Hello there. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Snips by Kelly. I'm Kelly, and we're going to step away from my traditional scrapbooking videos, and we're going to create a super fun triple accordion fun fold card that I promise is way easier than it sounds. But the most exciting thing is we get a brand new product sneak peek. This is the Wildflower Birthday Suite that drops on January 7th and is part of our brand new mini catalog. And it includes the birthday celebration dies shown here that create adorable banners with numbers and tassels. And there's some wonderful open weave gold trim that I love. And I actually used last month on some really beautiful clear shaker tags. There were some party dots that are included. And what I love the most is two 12 by 12 ephemera sheets, punch out sheets that have all of these gold foil embedded pieces of ephemera that are florals and cakes and cupcakes and balloons and all kinds of birthday themes. Now you get the Wildflower Birthday DSP or Designer Series paper that is two-sided, and on one side of two of the sheets it includes 3x4 and 4x6 cards, as well as some smaller cut aparts that you can cut apart and use in different ways as added elements of interest on your scrapbooking pages or your cards. Now notice on all of the papers the gorgeous gold embedded foil. Now I usually do scrapbooks, but I was so inspired by this beautiful, gorgeous collection that I decided to make some fun fold accordion cards. Now in my original card shown here, I used the linked together sentiments. The linked together is a set of dies and stamps that we're going to be using a ton. Layered stenciling and dies and stamps. I love them. My birthday celebration stamp set that's included in the Wildflower Birthday Suite wasn't here. It actually just arrived, and it wasn't here when I made these master cards. But look how fun that is with the belly band and the triple accordion fold that opens up to a wonderful surprise, not just for birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and any celebrations. So you can see here that I use those Wildflower Birthday icons, punch outs, ephemera with all the different pattern papers or DSPs and a little bit of our brushed gold foil paper just to pull that out and really accent that. And I designed these cards to show off all of the papers in this collection. Now let's take a look at this. If you'd like to take a quick screenshot here, I'm showing how you can get two of the base pieces for this card. So you're going to get your belly band and your primary base card out of one sheet of cardstock. So you can see that we're going to take first our pretty in pink paper and cut it down to 11 inches, and that's going to give us one belly band. We're going to trim that down a little bit. It's going to come out at 1 by 11 inches. We're going to cut 5.5 inches down then on the remaining piece, 5.5 inches down again, and then it will leave us a second belly band. So this is enough on one 12 by 12 piece of paper to give us two base cards and two belly bands of the same color. Now I'm just going to trim this down to 11. One of the belly bands comes out at 1 by 12, and so now you have two 1 by 11s and two 5.5 by 11s that creates the whole base. Now I'm going to repeat that performance with my pool party, because tonight I'm going to make one with a pool party base and one with a pretty in pink base. So we're going to do some simple scoring, and then that is the heavy lifting, my friends. There's nothing else to it. We're going to score at 1 1/4 inches, 4 inches, and 6 3/4 inches, and done. Let's do that again. 1 1/4 inches, 4 inches, and 6 1/4 inches, and that has created our accordion fold. So we're going to fold in, lift the left side over to the right and give it a nice crease with the bone folder, and then do the opposite way and then back again the opposite way to create the accordion fold. So let's do that again, left to right, right to left, left to right, and you've made the accordion fold. And that, my friends, is the heavy lifting. When you say triple fold, a triple accordion fold, it sounds so scary. So let's take a look now at the inner pieces that are going to make up the panels of the card. So the pattern paper piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, pretty standard. And then we have two pieces that are 2.5 by 5 1/4, one that's white for the sentiment, one that's a coordinating pattern, and then we're going to add two pieces that are 1 by 5 1/4 for the smaller panel. And then you're going to have a larger element for the top of the belly band. Now don't gasp, but I'm actually going to cut the stand part off of the ephemera cakes just so that they fit nicely around the circles. Now you could very easily leave them. They would look very cute if you left them. And we're going to use an ephemera cupcake on the inside. Now we need a circle, a square, a hexagon, a shape, any kind of a shape for the top of the belly band. Now the Spotlight on Nature dies have been my go-to ever since they came out. I have used and used and used them, and I'm actually choosing one of the 2 3/4 inch circles from the Spotlight on Nature that has the crimped edges. I'm going to use my little mini embossing machine. I'm going to do 2 of those at once, one in Pool Party and one in Pretty and Pink. Now, the trick to the mini embossing machine is to put the middle plate. You have a base plate of a 1 and 2 top 2 plates. Put the middle 2 plate about 1/4 inch back and have the top plate and the bottom plate a little more forward, and it'll slide right through your embossing machine. Otherwise, it catches a little bit if you don't toggle the sandwich just a little bit. Now we're going to pull out our Pool Party and our Pretty and Pink ink, as well as our Memento black, and we're going to pull out Birthday Celebrations. Even though I didn't use the Birthday Celebration stamp set on the original cards, the reason I didn't is it hadn't arrived. It actually got left out of my order, and then I had to reorder it on Christmas, and it just arrived a couple days ago. So I'm going to stamp Make-A-Wish and Hooray on the inner 2.5 by 5 1/4 inch pieces, and we're going to grab blending brushes and just a quick and easy, nothing fancy. Now I'm telling you, you could decorate these with any papers. These would be great for leftover papers. You can use stamps and dies to embellish. You can just use stamping. You can use leftover stickers. You can use anything to embellish. I keep it simple because I'm a very simple card maker. In fact, I don't really consider myself a card maker. I consider myself a scrapbooker first and a card maker by default, but card making has whittled its way into my heart. I was actually taught this card design by my upline, Naomi Smith, who is a master card maker. If you want to see cards that are just taken to the next level, you can check out Naomi Smith. She is incredible, and she is the leader of the Connected Hearts team, and she's been my leader and my teacher for many years, and she is the one who taught me the original variation of this card. So now that we added that inking in there, we're just going to add the panels. We're almost on the home stretch. How easy has this been? It's really not a hard card at all. When I first started card making, I was so intimidated, and quite frankly, I still am a little bit nervous and intimidated, and I do very few card videos compared to scrapbooking videos. And so if you want to see more card videos, I actually was asked multiple times to do this one, and so I kind of gave in and said, yep, I'm going to do it. But if you want to see more, you should definitely like, share, subscribe, and encourage me me in the comments because my confidence isn't super high when it comes to cards compared to scrapbooking pages, but I love this collection. I love this accordion fold. I think it makes an absolute gorgeous card, and the gold foil in this collection just puts it over the top. I'm going to add a few of those party dots. Now, I don't know if you noticed when I was doing the belly band, many people will score their belly bands. I never score my belly bands because it always seems like it never works out if I pre-score. So I fold one side over, and you can watch it again here, but I fold one side over and the other side over. I overlap them, put a small amount of adhesive on it, and then on that back side where there's a seam, I actually put my foam tape or my dimensionals over the top of the seam to put the circle in the center of the belly band, and that reinforces that little area where the where the piece comes together in the back, and it also covers up where the piece comes together in the back, so then you can flip the circle around to the front and you won't see the seam. Your belly band will fit perfect. It will slide over, so you can see I'm simply folding, adjusting that and lining that up and putting a little pressure so it's super tight. And then I'm putting a little temporary adhesive on there. I'm putting my dimensionals right over the seam, and then I'm running it along about the width of the circle. And then I'll probably have to add another little dot up to the top of the dimensional. And then that is centered. Now I can slide it off and flip it over, and you can see on the back there's no ugly seam. It just looks seamless. It goes on there perfectly. It fits snug enough to hold it all down. Now me putting foam tape on there instead of adhesive will pop that up in your envelope a little bit. And so if you don't want to pay extra postage, you probably won't use the dimensionals, but if you're hand delivering, then you can definitely, I love dimension. I'm a foam tape, dimensional, foam strip girl all the way. Now I'm in love with the Wildflower Birthday Suite, and you're going to see so much more artwork between now and the 7th because I'm doing a big reveal video between now and next Tuesday. I'm guessing it will probably be Sunday or Monday because I still have a couple pieces of artwork to finish, but I have made artwork with all of the collections that are coming out in the mini, and I'm beyond excited to share with you. And then also on the 7th, we have a brochure that's dropping with 4 new scrapbooking workshop kits, and there is a version of the Wildflower Birthday in our scrapbooking workshop kit. It has some crossover of some things are the same, but some things are different because Wildflower Celebrations is actually the workshop kit that creates a scrapbooking workshop. So we'll have Wildflower Birthday Suite collection that includes the birthday celebration stamp and die set, and we'll have Wildflower Celebrations scrapbooking workshop kit. It's kind of confusing, but just know there will be a scrapbooking version of the suite collection that I showed you this evening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the triple accordion fold. Come back soon for more.